Chief Joseph Cecile grew up in Syracuse, going to Corcoran High School and graduating before he got a letter in the mail that would change his life.
My mother opened it. She opened some of my mail once in a while. She goes, "You got a perfect grade on this thing," and I'm like, "I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to be a cop."
He found himself in the academy in 1985 as a young, optimistic officer in a classic 80s mustache.
Years went by, made sergeant, made lieutenant, and made deputy chief, first deputy chief, and eventually became the chief of police.
His wife telling him he would regret not taking the position.
Back in 2022, my wife and I put a large down payment on a 35-foot RV, which we were lucky to get back when the mayor said, "Do you still want to be chief?"
At the top rank, Chief Cecile knew that taking care of his officers and combating gun violence were going to be his top priorities, especially after one incident at the department struck him pretty early on.
When I was 6 months on the job, I was walking through the locker room, and everyone was whispering that there was an officer there talking to his gun. And sure enough, he was sitting in front of his locker, speaking to his gun about how he's going to make it through this shift, make it through one more shift, talking to his gun.
That was the root of a soon-to-be robust health and wellness program.
It resonated with me so that I knew, as I moved through the ranks, that if I ever got into a position where I could make actual decisions, real decisions, that I was going to do something about that.
The mental health of officers coming into the spotlight as tragedy struck in 2024, one of the worst days that Cecile and the entire department has ever seen. Officer Michael Jensen would be killed in the line of duty by a gunman. Chief Cecile now looking back, proud of the heroes surrounding him that night.
It's the best way to remember him, it's the best way to honor him, is to get those officers back out and do the job that he would be doing right now.
Looking to the future, the chief's advice to the department is to never forget about the people, all while he certainly hasn't forgotten about the RV.
We're going to travel around the country. We're going to do things that we've always wanted to do. I'm going to spend more time writing. You know, I've woken up at 5 every morning and tried to write. I've written 2 novels that just I had to get out of my head. They're not suitable for publication, but I'm now working on a 3rd one that I think is good, and I think it will maybe get published. But if it doesn't, I'll go on to a 4th one, and it's just one of my passions.
In Syracuse,
I hope they just remember that I was a chief that cared.
I'm Nicole LaFiandra.